RagnaroK. Creator, Bunny. Dark. Cure. Round of 10. Group B. Africa TV, Freak Up Studio, live. 2022 GSL Season 2.
Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for waiting. It's time to go into our next match. This one's going to be Bunny versus Creator.
Yes, it is.
It is.
You said that with like 3 dots behind it or something, or a comma. I'm like, there's certainly more you were about to say. And then you just look at me like I'm an idiot for not talking. Excellent. Okay. Yeah, it is going to be Bunny versus Creator, and
who will win? We will find out.
Okay, yeah. I don't know. Bunny obviously not having the greatest showing so far tonight, getting completely dominated by Dark, but I mean, that's Dark, right? He's one of the best players in the world. I don't think we can judge him completely off of that. Let's see what he can do against Creator, who, I mean, Creator is good as hell right now, but he also lost his first match.
That's true. That's true. Creator had a rough start here. And we know Creator is probably the guy that goes on tilt more than any other player.
I feel like it's not as much. Maybe he still does.
Well, I was going to get to that. It's like he's gotten a lot better.
Yeah.
But you can still kind of feel it. You can see the frustration when he takes those losses.
Yeah.
So this is going to be an interesting one. I do think these guys are pretty evenly matched. Creator probably slightly better. Creator going with the dark chocolate choice here as well.
That's the right choice, I think.
A lot of pros like nibbling on a little bit of dark chocolate before the game starts.
Yeah. You know what I like to do is I eat a Cadbury egg and I have 300 APM for the first 5 minutes and then I crash.
Team NV, Bunny. Team NV, Creator.
Got a probe coming out right away. Artosis going to scout the top right.
Oh, all right.
Oh.
Is cross spawn, so again, tough for Bunny.
Yeah.
Twice now he's been on this map against cross spawn.
Yeah.
It's the fate of Terran players, Taste. It's always cross spawn.
It's rough, man.
Oof.
Okay, so this probe's going to come down here and spot this in the bottom right. Welcome, guys. So good to have people in the studio again. And it seems like our alarm's not going off anymore, which is good.
Kind of miss it.
You kind of miss it?
Yeah.
It was better when that thing was going off all the time.
It was like white noise to me. I was very comfortable with it on.
Once it turned off, I couldn't focus anymore, and my cast became bad.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's going to scout him. He's in the bottom right. Now, we talk about distances here, and one race is trying to push the other one. PvT is kind of funny in that, like, I don't think one race is necessarily burdened with having to kill the other one. Whereas, against Zerg, it does seem like the Zerg has to keep growing, and the other player's trying to stop it. And if you can kind of take the wind out of the Zerg's sails.
That is somewhat true. That although I would counter with, it feels slightly important as Terran to slow Protoss.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, we've seen some of these engagements that some of the top Terrans are taking now against Protoss. It's gotten a lot harder for them to actually engage. You look at like any of the Maru games, I guess against Heroes specifically, that was amazing. And then like Ryung against Zest, I will just never forget. Like the engagements he was taking there. So yeah, you're kind of right. It's like you don't necessarily have to just go kill your opponent like it is against Zerg.
Yeah, I think the lines are not that clear. They can both attack each other. They both have timings. They both have cheeses.
Although actually, Just throwing this out there, I guess TVZ, we are seeing this shift where you're not killing Zerg. It's kind of like TVP where you're slowing them and then you're absorbing.
Yeah, well, I guess in TVZ, right, we get to this point where the Terran's trying to kill the Zerg, and then that part of the game ends. And then it's the Terran just trying to hunker down and the Zerg trying to kill the Terran. So there is a little bit of that.
Yeah.
That is a good point.
And then sometimes that slows down to nothing, right? Where it's just like...
well, kind of like our last game,
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. It's interesting to watch that kind of... that change, that evolution of the metagame.
And I suppose, in fairness, in this game, they're... oh, that was cute. Is he going to get that Reaper? No.
Seeing the Adept kick his little legs while he's in the air being thrown by a grenade. I want to see one of his little Adept shoes fly off over the side.
His Adept slippers come off.
Yeah. And you watch him try to avoid the little puddles on the map. Just want to get his Adept stocking feet wet. Hey.
Yeah, this is pretty big. What I was going to say earlier is that I guess it is true that the Protoss tends to get the third base a little bit quicker than the Terran.
Yeah.
But it's not that much, you know what I mean?
I think Protoss just is always getting bases quicker than Terran, but it's not, you know, that's just the natural flow of it.
Yeah. It doesn't mean that one has an advantage or anything like that. We have 2 Widow Mines coming out here. It did go over that Adept. That's a pretty good spot. He's going to come in again, dude. He's just still continuing to kill stuff. This is wild.
He's doing fantastic with it, but let's see how he does against this Widow Mine drop.
Is he watching for this as well? Seems like he immediately moves those Adepts.
Well, the main base is looking pretty wide open for these drops.
Hasn't actually burrowed anything just yet.
He is going to have a Phoenix fly up now. Oh. Okay. I mean, he's dealing with it quite well, I think. Creator's doing a great job. That Adept wants to go with those flying units so bad.
He was like, nah. No, you know what? Wait a minute, I will get that. Yeah, he's trying to look for a spot to maybe try to unload the Widow Mines at. All right, so he gets those 2 out, but of course he's too fast. Oh, what? Oh, that was...
Yeah. That was beautiful, actually.
Yeah, very nicely done.
He didn't actually need the tag, I don't think, right?
It might have been excessive, but I mean, better that than to lose the 2 oracles and it like gets everything.
Yeah, if it gets under and you didn't tag, you're gonna feel like a moron.
Yeah.
Tag is not that expensive.
Yeah, probably better safe than sorry, I would say.
Yeah.
Can Creator put any pressure on right now?
Doesn't look like it.
A Forge is being made in a third base, so I mean, a lot of these behaviors kind of point to you're going to be not investing in trying to attack early. You know, so it looks like he just kind of came out there, wanted to see if he could do any damage to the front.
Now boosting up with a little drop. The Marines might fly over the Stargate and probably will just stop and kill it then. No reason to keep going at that point.
Yeah. So, I mean, this is fine. He'll get this. It's not going to be a drop where he can do any more damage, but takes this out. Blink and attack are coming here as well. And yeah, not much else to say, to be totally honest, guys. We're kind of watching things develop. The third base is really starting to kick in here, so he's going to get some more gates, continue to develop accordingly.
By the way, I like to see how different Protosses like to set up their static D. Like, for instance, we see 1 cannon, 1 shield battery there. Kind of interesting to see. And a good split between them as well. A couple more cannons going up. I do tell you, I do like the amount of cannons I've seen from some of the top Protoss lately. Like,
I think
Creator,
it's good.
you're seeing a few more. A lot of people were just batteries for a long time.
Yeah, I actually thought it was kind of weird. I didn't really talk about it that much, but yeah, when you just saw batteries, it's like, well, a cannon's got to be helpful here, right? Like, you can kill Widow Mines, you could, you know.
Cannons are legit, man.
You can just set it and forget it, you know.
This is a sloppy cleanup.
This is actually a disaster right now. Drops are never supposed to do this much damage. They're supposed to kill workers, and then your army gets there and you try to run away, but he just killed off so much important tech.
He lost like his oracles, the Phoenix, some stalkers, some
he
probes.
can't make oracles again.
Yeah, that's true. All right, this little drop. Ooh, good heal right there. Oh, he even overcharges and he can't stop it.
That was sick. Oh, wow, and one of those medevacs gets out. Nicely done.
Wow. All right, good execution from Bunny.
Yeah.
That was great, actually. Killing the Robo is really nice.
Yeah. So he's going to tear down these rocks now. The Robo's going to be remade here. I'm a little bit worried for Creator now in this game. After that like really bad drop and then the Robo getting picked off. The really good drop, I guess you could call it, the bad handling of the drop from Bunny.
Okay. Yeah, I think that Bunny's ahead here. I don't think Creator's dead, but it's not a fantastic spot here. You're definitely right about that. Okay. Oh, those mine hits were insane. Oh my god.
Yeah, this is kind of crazy here. He's going to back up again. Third base almost finished now.
Third base on location, so very, very nice. His economy is going to shoot past Creators, perhaps, even.
I think so. Creators been taking kind of a beating
reels
here. Looks like the Stalkers are going to pursue this. He's going to stem and chase them back.
Yeah, can't do too much. Kind of surprising turnaround there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think killing the Robo was like...
That was huge.
It kind of was, really, because he didn't only kill the Robo, but he cancels the fourth base, right? So there's not really a lot going on. Like, if he had been making Robo units non-stop this entire time, he'd be up at, like, 3 Immortals right now. And, you know, this army wouldn't be nearly as scary as it is, but it is as scary as it is.
Okay. Another attack coming in here. And I gotta say, man, it would have been nice to have those Oracles alive to tank this army and try to monitor it as it moves, but, you know, he's lost control of that.
Yeah. Creator's trying to get into Psystorm now.
Yeah. Bunny doing a lot of damage on the outside. He's continuing to rotate his positions.
All right, walks through that mine there, unfortunately. Ghosts are being added in before Psystorm is done. Yeah. Always good to see for Terran. This man burrows into that glass once again. Look at it just kind of floating there. It's so funny looking.
I know. It is a weird look, isn't it? Another attack comes in.
It feels like if you stepped heavily on that mine, it would like pop out to the bottom, just fall. It's not actually like its legs aren't holding anything.
Funny if it burrowed in there and the glass just shatters and it falls down.
Yeah, you can't build a Nexus there anymore.
There's no longer a base. Nice storm.
That almost went really badly for Creator, but does push everything back. Now he has Storms, multiple Immortals. Still a scary army here for Terran. Bunny's staying so active on the map. Does have his fourth base coming up as well.
And looks like he's going to try to come down here. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought he was going to go to this base in the center left. He's actually going to come up here. He might be able to outposition the army here. The Widow Mines are going to get burrowed. The Ghosts are going to have some very nice EMPs if he can be ready. Templars... Oh, never mind.
Charges in there and eats some mine shots. Okay, going to try to throw some Psystorms down, and with the Immortals, I think he can push this back. Oh, picks off the Prism. That's kind of nice. That was already heavily damaged from before. Ooh, that was a nice EMP once again. Creator, oh, I think he just hit his desk case as his camera's bouncing.
Oh, did he? I think I heard a hit sound, but I didn't realize.
I know that's a fire alarm again, Tastes.
Well, I think he's kind of falling apart here, man. The Stalkers on the side are going to be picked off. That's it, GG.
Ouch.
Oh, man, Creator having a tough day.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I did. Yeah. I don't know if we caught that on camera. Yeah, he just did that twice. So you can see still the most emotional player, perhaps, or the angriest player in GSL. I mean, that's rough. He is not happy with that game. He definitely got outplayed by Bunny. There's not a lot we can say about it. It's just like, everything Bunny did kind of worked, and Creator like wasn't able to defend everything as well as he needed. Nothing was clean enough. Like that Robo getting picked off, the drop in the main base that took a little bit too much, and all that adds up, and Bunny kept on. Creator like really angry right now. Like don't forget, he lost the first match for RagnaroK tonight.
Yeah.
And if he loses the second, you're at the bottom of the group.
It was a frustrating loss, especially that, game 2 against RagnaroK, right? He got just totally cheesed out. I think he might be calling for pause?
Well, he's out of game. Maybe he wants to go to the bathroom or something. I don't know. Like,
we do allow the players 1 break. Usually it's just used for a restroom break, but I mean you could do it for whatever you want, I guess.
Maybe Maybe
So
there's
they're
something
gonna
wrong with the
check in.
headset. He might have thrown the headset off his head and like disconnected it, something like that. Never know. But yeah, he's really upset about it, and I mean, obviously, you do not want to go down here. If he goes 0-2, like you're at the bottom of the group, and maybe you make it out still. He's got to be expecting a lot from himself after getting to the finals last season. Like that was an amazing run. But here he is.
I feel for the guy. We were just talking earlier about how he's kind of conquered his demons and he's gotten a lot more kind of composed in game. But, clearly after that last loss, very frustrating. Let's talk about why that was so frustrating. For one, I think he had a very good start, and then he got dropped, and he lost, I think it was 2 oracles.
A Phoenix, a couple gateway units, and a couple probes, something like that.
And, I mean, keep in mind the Stargate's already been destroyed. You do need the oracles to tag the army so you can basically get into position. And, I mean, some other mistakes back there.
Then losing the Robo and then getting your 4th canceled, and you only have, like, 1 Immortal, and your build is just not fitting together anymore. Like, the Robo units are incredibly important.
Yeah.
Like, if you go Robo, it's for Robo units.
It is for Robo units.
And if you can't make Robo units, like
it's not just for the looks.
You didn't optimize your build for gateway units, so now you have like this mediocre gateway army that's just supposed to basically be there for support with the Robo, and then no Robo units. That's bad.
Well, here's the question: is he going to be able to kind of master his emotions going into this next game? Because I mean, everybody has lost and been mad, but I think I'm not sure what we caught on camera. I was actually looking at the big screen behind us because there's always a player cam on the side, each side of that. But man, he was super pissed.
Yeah,
he was furious.
Yeah.
So if he can,
well, some say that anger is the right way to play StarCraft.
That's some great streamers have said that, Artosis, but I would go so far to say that in this case, this anger for Creator could be detrimental into the next game.
I find that nothing really drives you quite like anger, to be honest. It's like a great motivational tool to just hate everything and just want to destroy your opponent.
That sounds healthy. That sounds good. Yeah.
So I'm on board with Creator. I think he's going to come back in 2-0 Bunny with this anger.
Yeah, he just gets so angry he plays perfectly.
Might be.
Could be. I think it's a bad sign, though, to be honest. I think he got on tilt in the first series. It happened a long time ago. It's been a pretty long night of games, to be honest. But I think he did not feel like he should be losing to RagnaroK. And then even in this game here, and keep in mind, this guy just was in the finals. A player who was never in our finals throughout most of the GSL history. But he's, and he almost went the whole way, beating Rogue and becoming a GSL champion.
Yeah.
You literally can't get closer than that. Now he's trying to do it again and right the wrongs of the past, so to speak. And things are going not well, man. I mean, if he doesn't play well today, and then when we come back after a break, he could just get knocked out. So a lot of pressure on the guy.
For sure.
Team NV, Bunny. Team NV, Creator.
Okay. Pylon coming down here.
Okay, so it looks like this is going to be a 2-gate pressure.
Yeah. So 1 gate already making in the main. Another one going to be up here at 12 o'clock.
Very cool. Yeah, these types of 2-gate builds, if you try to take that command center fast, things can definitely go wrong. You get a lot of micro potential out of them. Stalkers early on beat pretty much everything.
Yeah, it is one of these builds where it can be a bit of a double-edged sword. You're investing a lot. It's quite different from a Stargate being put out on the map. Where like you can make a few oracles and lose a Stargate, and it's not the end of the world. When you start to really invest like a gateway and one of your first pylons over here, you need to make sure this does a lot of damage. Now, that being said, we see a command center being made on low ground. That's always a good sign.
Yeah. Probe goes out at the right time. Nothing looks suspicious, in my opinion.
Yeah.
For Bunny. And let's see if he goes Adepts or Stalkers. Adepts. Cancels the command center immediately.
Yeah,
Great play,
good,
great play.
Good play.
I think the right move right now is Nexus. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like once he sees it, like the cancel is going to be pretty common, right?
Right. Yeah, you're not going to be like, no, I got this. We're going to.
And once he cancels, there's no damage really to be had.
Right. And so I think it's almost like you paid to have a pylon and a gateway put out here, and now you just leave it.
Yeah.
Because that also paid for him to cancel his command center. And now you just try to get ahead. Inside the main, the command center is already being remade.
I want to zoom in when the Adept gets shot up by the grenade. Does he have elf shoes?
That's a good question. He might have hooves.
Hooves!
I think he might have hooves, man.
Oh my god.
I might be wrong, but I do feel like Protoss feet are basically hooved. Hooved?
What is the technical name for a hooved creature? Is it like a... Isn't it like an ungulate or something? Like a
You might be right.
Something like that?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Like a two-toed hoof or something is biungulate or something like that? I don't know.
I'll just go with yeah. That sounds right. I know I've heard that word, but...
I'm a biologist.
Yeah, and a doctor. And by the way, guys, this is financial advice.
Yeah.
In case you're wondering.
Yeah, biungulates to the moon. It does.
So the Stargate's coming here. And the Reaper's going to come in here and scout right away. He is going to see it's the Phoenix coming.
Yeah. Useful to see. But I mean, the defense is going to be somewhat similar, right? Viking and Cyclone coming out. So, do you think this is going to be like a Phoenix into Robo or Phoenix into Twilight? I mean, it's either got to be Colossus with the Phoenixes or it's got to be Charge or Glaives. Glaives being
Phoenix
really
into
old.
into Robo?
I think so. Robo seems a bit stronger, but I feel like he should have made it about now. Okay, there it is.
Yeah. So it is going to be Phoenix into Robo here. Probably getting some Colossi out here.
Yeah, 100%. I think there's like literally not even another play. Like, you just die to everything if you don't make a Colossus. Your opponent makes things and sends them, and you're like, oh no.
Oh dear.
Are those Marines? Oh, phooey. I didn't know you were going to go Marines. Right, double Cyclone is out. Raven being made here as well. More barracks adding on.
Yeah, both sides 2-base powering right now. Nobody's shown any signal of trying to get a third base just yet.
Yeah, I think we'll see a third command center start relatively soon here. A third Nexus maybe after the Colossi tech. Yeah, there it is, the Colossi tech. He's adding 2 gates, getting an Immortal. But yeah, we should be seeing the Terran third CC going up now, I think.
So, yeah, we're finally going to have that third come here. Immortals first, probably 1 to 2, and then we're going to have the Colossi tech come. Keep in mind, Stim is far, far away from finishing, so Terran's not going to be able to do very much for a while. Yeah, just like the normal ebb and flow of a PvT, the Protoss expands slightly quicker than the Terran.
Yeah, no huge rush here. Just kind of getting all of his production and upgrades going.
There's that first Colossus coming. The Terran has not made another command center, so I mean, we could be seeing an attack coming in here. I mean, already with Widow Mines, you know, Medivacs are coming out here as well.
You know, the Raven itself, I think, could point towards the fact that he wants to attack, because you're going to be very low on Colossi. They're so key here. If you actually can get the Raven across the map not getting picked off, and disable a Colossi, like, you will kill whatever is there.
Yeah.
The Colossi are so important here. Seems like that is what he's going to do. Stim +1 combat shields all lined up, finishing together. But it's all about keeping the Raven alive, man.
Yeah, and this is going to be one of those moments where if you can actually disable that Colossus, get the engagement right, you could just win the game outright. Keep in mind, you know, Creator Super pissed earlier, man.
Yeah.
You can lose this game in a matter of seconds if you miss control.
Yeah, and he's actually not standing in a good position. Like, if you're playing against a Raven, you want to utilize force fields to slow the army.
You also sometimes want to come out and try to start a fight with him and then run away, basically.
Exactly. Yeah. You can use the force fields to help yourself retreat, and then maybe they wasted everything.
Oh!
Dude. He's going to get the kill, and now he's going to disable. The game's over, man.
Dude,
that's it.
Creator is...
He's dead.
Dead, man.
Wild. What?
Wow.
I mean, great job by Bunny.
Yeah, no, I mean, Bunny, you know, pretty masterfully engaged here.
Yeah.
Does disables again.
He did not see the Raven. The Raven was very well hidden, and that's it. And Creator just threw his headset super hard in the table there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now, again, guys, he's not eliminated yet.
Yeah.
Okay. Feels like he is. But he's
he's doing very poorly in the group, unfortunately.
Yeah.
He is doing the worst in the group so far.
That is too bad for Creator. It's kind of one of the stories I was kind of excited to see build here was, you know, can Creator come back? Is he going to go top 4, maybe finals again? I'll tell you, man, especially that last game that we saw, that was rough.
That was rough.
Yeah,
he just didn't realize what was coming for him, unfortunately.
He didn't get ready for it. All right, guys, we're going to go to a break. We will be right back.